Hey everyone, the name of my project is What Do You Know About the Body? As you can see, it's twine based, and the overall premise is that you, the user, can go through this virtual adventure throughout the body, and you can hopefully learn about human physiology in a way that isn't too overwhelming or dry. Um, my targeted audience is mostly elementary school aged kids. So I tried to make the content overall just fun, relatable, but also still educational. Um, and I guess one motivation for this project was the e-literature module that we had a couple weeks ago. I personally found that to be my favorite week of the course, especially the Twine Book Lab. I was a big fan of the idea of moving through some virtual space and allowing the user to dictate where they went. And I thought that creating some network of connected passages was really fun. So I immediately knew that I wanted to have that type of implementation for this project. Another part of my motivation for the content was that I wanted to kind of draw upon my academic background. So I'm a bioengineering student, and obviously this isn't engineering, but there's a sense of code that's pretty ubiquitous in the field, as well as just fundamental biology and physiology. Overall, I kind of just wanted to share information and make something educational for my audience. As I was kind of going through this project, I kind of came to the realization that the form of this book project really influenced the content, which is obviously something that we've discussed extensively throughout the semester. And overall, I thought that both the form and the content meshed really well together to kind of tell the story that I wanted to tell. So I'm just gonna jump to one of the middle sections. I had 5 different systems that I talked about. It was the circulatory, respiratory, digestive, nervous, and urinary systems. And each system kind of had about 7 to 10 different passages. And so you would click on, you'd kind of just go through it. So you'd go to the mouth. I'd have some flashing fun facts. And then you'd kind of just go through. I like the idea of including GIFs, just because I thought it was fun, and animations kind of help with trying to learn these types of things. So once you kind of go through all of the different passages, there's going to be a check mark that you can collect at the end. And so you can click on this check mark, and it'll be like, okay, check mark acquired. This is 1 of 5. And then you could go on to the next system. And after each system, you collect a check mark. And then the way to essentially win the game is to collect all the check marks. So yeah, I'd take any questions you guys have. There's a chat. Okay.
I'll tell the class something that I already told Levon, but I was grading the prototypes. So I was looking at the prototypes, and my 8-year-old came up while I was looking at this one. He was like, "What is that?" And he climbed into my lap without even asking and started clicking around. And he thought that it was a little gross, but it was super cool. So the target audience seems to appreciate the book for sure. He really liked it. I was looking forward to showing him the final product.